Welcome back to Helena, here in Anno 1800. Last time we played, we had managed to dramatically increase our number of engineers here in Helena. And it's been a few days since I've played, so I have to kind of get my bearings again and figure out what do I need to do next. So before we begin, let's go ahead and do a resident quest.
Couldn't muck me out, could you?
Construction quest.
But I've a favor to ask.
Build a newsstand. Alright, so very easy. Let's find it. It's in the decorations menu, I know. Just have to remember where. Let's see. Is it in seasons? Maybe. So many different decorations to be found. It's actually almost a bit daunting, really. So while we play, we're listening to the soundtrack of the game, but I'm playing it separately because what I find is sometimes the sound from the game gets in the way when I'm trying to make a video, and I don't want that to be distracting. Pizzeria, we have a bakery, drink shack. Food stand. Now where is the oh, there we go. There's the newsstand. Took me a minute to find it. Alright. Now, where are we going to put it? Let's put the newsstand over somewhere here by our little capital area. As a matter of fact, I think we'll put it, yeah, we'll put it right there. That looks good. We got quality hop seeds. Increases hops fertility. Provides hops fertility if it's at the labor union. So that's cool. I guess that means we could be able to grow hops here on this island even without the fertility. That's cool. All right. Now let's place a little bit of beautification here at the capital while we're at it. Why not? You know, I kind of think I don't necessarily need. Let's try deleting this road. Yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of nice if we just do. We do some fountains there. We'll actually delete that road so we can build another little decoration there. What else do we have? Garden bench, memorial statue, gazebo garden. I want a one by one thing. We could do a memorial statue. I don't know.
Now, you oughtn't waste people's time.
Could put a waving flag there. Toilet house? Why not? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. If people are going to be here, they ought to be able to use the restroom. So yeah, we'll do that. That's functional. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank heavens for the paperback.
And while we're at it, we can place a couple larger decorations. Maybe the garden can go there. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that pretty well. Okay. So, we have... Looks like we have something to do for the Arctic expedition, don't we? Yeah, that's what we have to do. Okay, so we're going off on another expedition to unlock the Arctic. The Narrows. The west coast of Terrier Island is snaggled up with monstrous horns of ice. Navigation is going to be tricky. Will the Narrows lead back once more to open water, or will your ship end up stuck? You can navigate carefully, get a better view of the channels from a nearby rock, or send scouts ahead in rowboats to see. Well, I think we probably shouldn't just cruise in there, because if you need to turn around with a ship in the ice, you're not going to be able to. So let's send some scouts ahead. That seems like a good idea. Follow the seals, that's the answer. Seals and more, besides. From their rowboats, your scouts are even able to follow a baleen whale as she surfaces for air. She leads them to open water, and your expedition ship follows. The crew enters King William Sound, a majestic carpet of water leading up to its seat, King William Island. Sensing something, Lady Faithful suddenly emerges from below deck and voices the determined hopes of her heart. Well, this is pretty. You have a nice cutscene.
We shouldn't expect to find them right away. This is a vast wilderness. It's been 2 years. The Admiralty say they've tried everything. But then they haven't lost a husband.
It's beautiful.
Nor have heard of them to search King William Sound. There! A camp!
It's amazing that this cutscene is so beautiful
We imagined as much.
when it's
My
actually...
John picked a fine spot. Perhaps they left some sign as to where they went.
It's actually not anything that's not regular game play. Like it's the actual game, just a cinematic view of the map, and that's really impressive.
There would be rewards. That's for finding my John's camp.
Now look at that, and now we're there. We're in the Arctic, and isn't that beautiful? It's a new icy place. We get $50,000. And
My John's camp shall serve for us. From here, we can search to any length and breadth.
Lady Faithful wants to establish a base, and we have a base here.
On our way.
There's the ship making its way, and this is really cool. And then the buildings are snow covered as well. So it's not just a new map and the same buildings, they actually have done different textures so that it looks appropriate to this landscape. Icicles on the roof. That's really well done. Really well done indeed. So we can unload these. Let's see. What do we got? A newspaper.
Just as they
Curious events in Billings have stirred
over the remains,
outrage.
and then
Oh,
make a niche for ourselves.
you be quiet now. Lady Faithful asks you to clear the remains of the camp.
Before
Okay.
you expand again, remember what we said.
Wibbly has something to say. Those guys are starting to be obnoxious. Curious events in Billings have stirred outrage among the local population after one man's political platform of ceramics for all unravels days into his mandate.
One holds a mirror to life, amplifies the voiceless.
Court documents allege fraud, citing an unhealthy obsession with kitchenware. This is actually kind of silly. I think we're going to just set to auto-publish because I don't need to read any more of those. That's fine. Okay. So, we're unloading the contents of our ship there at the dock, and we have our first island here. The remains of the camp left behind by the crew of the HMS Hades and Styx. Alright, so there's nothing really here, is there? All we have to do is just click them to clear, huh? That's it. Yep, all we do is click them, and then they kind of clear up, and they'll... I assume that they would give us some sort of extra resources. Yep.
Hold hard, a crag. Heaped by Highland hand. It's well worth our time. John's log. Open it. He knew we would come for him.
Okay. Sir John's logbook. There we have it. Logbook of Commander Sir John Reginald.
And a canteen where they can warm each other up.
If
Okay.
HMS Hades and Styx came this way, the Inuit must have seen them. Maybe they can help us.
Ship under attack.
November 14, 1847. Made camp on King William Island. It shelters for the winter. January 3rd. Met a group of Inuit to the northwest. They were reluctant at first, but later approached us to trade for iron. They offered us dead seals, which, of course, we civilly declined. Having enough fine canned food aboard Styx and Hades to last a lifetime, but instead they may know of a route to Northwest Passage. March 11, the Inuit led us to a channel, heading deeper into the ice. Inuit looked worried, but our instruments report freeze is thinning by the day. Time for our mighty icebreakers to prove their prowess. Soon we shall be the first to cut the miracle shipping canal, bridging east and west. We set out tomorrow. Alright. So... it's interesting. It's a whole different houses and everything here for the Arctic.
More than ready.
Steer us forth.
So what do we
I'll not rest till my John is fed and fed.
what can we learn? Again, it was they met to the northwest. So I'm assuming we just need to go up that direction. So we'll send this ship up here and just kind of do a little exploring. Let's see. Northwest would be that way. What is that deposit? Oh, we have a gold deposit here. That's good.
Set sail.
Now, Willie Wibblesock wants $70,000 for a non-aggression pact. I don't think so.
On our way.
Let's see what kind of other islands there are up in here.
Steer us forth.
There's a new expedition available. And look at that. We have gas deposits all over that. Oh, that's interesting. Like there's no place there for landing. Like I guess you have to go there by airship or something like that, huh? I'm assuming. Yeah, it looks like. That's interesting. There's animals down there.
Ship under
Oh, it's
attack.
seals. It's pretty cool. That's a very, very distinctive, unique landmass there of ice. That's pretty crazy. Wow. I gotta say, that's pretty epic. And that's a that's a dead end there. We can't go through there, can we? No. We gotta go around. Wow. This is my first time seeing this, so I'm really impressed. It's amazing how they put so much effort into making it feel like a totally different place entirely.
Let the sails fill. Steer us forth.
Seems like the layout here is a little bit more, it's like channels, it's not like individual islands, maybe?
A shaman must help those in need. We will share what we know.
Oh, there we go. Have we found him?
Let the sails fill.
I feared you would come. I will show you where those men went.
Found something?
Seer
More
is
than
in
ready.
Right, so we found a ship, which is going to take us somewhere. Feel like we're following that ship kind of close. I don't know. Maybe we should give it a little more space. It's all right. I'll overlook that. Yeah, we're not really doing anything here. We're just kind of almost like playing a part in a movie or something here, kind of. Just following along the quest to see where the waters take us. I guess that trading post that we just were looking at right there is kind of like it's kind of like the island of Sir Archibald Blake back home.
I'd hate to punish you, but if that's what it takes.
All right.
The Hades and Styx come this way. If it takes our last breath, we must find it.
Okay, so it's an ice blockade.
Here's something more. It'll take our best efforts to clear that frozen channel.
Okay, so that's how it is.
And prepare an especial ice for the children.
We're going to have to figure out how to break the ice. Some kind of a new technology, I'm guessing. Sustain across the region 80% of pemmican supply. So we need to start making pemmican, and we'll see. What is pemmican? I don't know. We'll build our first road here. I don't know what I'm going to call this settlement. I'll have to think about it.
You reached a new milestone.
So let's
Affection falls upon grateful ears.
we will get a population of 100 people here. Looks like we need okay, so what we need is a charcoal kiln.
Perhaps this island is as yet unclaimed.
We'll go ahead and let Princess Queen take
This
another island.
island is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
And then we need a heater.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Look at that. The animals running around leave their own little tracks in the snow. That's so cool. Love it. Though I have to say that they run in a rather strangely predictable path there, I will say. Okay. Oh, look, the horses travel with a little sleigh. That's so cool. Wow. I love it. All right. Just the attention to detail in Anno 1800 is just incredible. Oh, we need a canteen. That's what it is. That's our problem right there. Okay.
Cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Oh, get the coal fires burning, post haste.
Arctic forest. And we need to cut some trees, I'd imagine, too. Let's
The heat of them heaters don't travel far. Most of your buildings will need heating and all.
It's interesting. We have to have a lot of these heating buildings.
Oh, that's nice on the hands. Keep it stoked and we'll catch you a death's out.
How will we get through this?
What is the shortage here? Missing workforce. Okay. So we need more people here. Not a problem. Well, actually, let's change this up just a little bit, just to be a little unique in our placement. We'll let that road go up a little further and build a couple more houses there to kind of cap it off. Looks like we need more wood. It's all right. We'll get there. Set her back on high speed. Don't know what I'm gonna call this settlement, though. I have to think about it. But you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna have to. I'll make sure I don't have another one already called this, but I think we'll call this settlement Browning, because that's a city in Montana that I don't think that I've actually I don't think that I've named any islands after Browning, so we're going to call this one Browning. Then we'll be able to we have 44 explorers.
This is fated.
Ship under attack.
It kind of fits to call this Browning too, because Browning is a Native American community. I know these aren't Native Americans. These are more like I guess Eskimos or something, probably, that would live up in this area in the Arctic. But does get cold in Browning, so I think traditional Native Americans in North Montana probably have a little bit in common with Eskimos if you go back in time. It's pretty savage weather in some of those places, so they had to be pretty tough and able to survive the cold too. Not like the folks up in Alaska though. It was different. I was watching a video about prepping and preparedness and stuff, and some guy, he said, you know, you go get like a Columbia jacket or something, like, just realize that if you went up to an Inuit tribe and ask those people what they want, they're gonna want fur coats, like a real fur coat, not some kind of a designer thing that you got from the outdoor store here in the United States. Good point. The people that really survive in the wilderness and in cold places, like, they have a different understanding of what you need than what, like, modern people in cities think. 70 explorers. I just want to get enough people here so that we can do this pemmican production chain. Just doing something a little bit different here.
Ship under attack.
The kayak was especially hardy, rough to the touch.
Looks like we're just about there. 99 explorers. Once these guys get the furnace on, they'll populate. When I first started playing Anno 1800, I remember it just felt kind of confusing at first because I always thought like you got to bring people in to live in the town. Like all you have to do is just build the houses and then they kind of magic out of wherever they come from. So I guess it's obvious now, but let's see, I guess we're I mean, are we not producing enough coal? Yeah, I guess we're not producing anywhere near enough coal now, so yeah, shame on me.
You don't want it, you should share it.
So we'll
King's codpiece. What now?
we'll increase our charcoal production. Okay. Heater is now producing. I wonder how this works. Like, it doesn't have pipes that connect to the little cabins? Hypothetically. I'm assuming so. Alright. Oh, look at that. That one went abandoned. Let's check now and see how's our production for coal. Hey, you know, I guess we need more charcoal. One additional kiln is not enough.
Your people are miserable.
Oh no, my people are miserable.
Cool, lucky thing. Christ on the Daniels.
See this? Okay, so I think we're... Let's see. No, we'll do no quests for Willy Wibblesock right now. Okay, there we go. Had to get the kiln a little closer to the warehouse. Yeah, and we have a lot of cold people here. Things are just not going well because we did not stay on top of our charcoal production, and that was not good for anybody. This heater's, yep, it's coming back online. So I think we're okay now. For a minute though, everybody was pretty cold.
We've run low on some of the constituents.
Ship under attack.
Okay.
People get used to this?
Are you the cause of endless sorrow?
Okay, so here's the problem. We need another canteen.
Ship under attack.
You are a superior person.
Alright, and now we have the pemmican production chain. So, can we build a whaling station? That's what we need to do next, I guess. Alright, whaling station it is. Oh, you know what I see? So the heating goes through the streets because right down the middle of every road we have a pipe. That's actually cool. So that answers the question of like how does the heat travel? It travels in the streets. Okay, so we have whaling station, and then we're going to need a caribou hunting cabin. Should be super easy. So we'll just we'll put it out here. That'll work. Is it close? Yep, it's close enough to the warehouse. But I mean, not close enough to the heater though. So we're gonna need another heater. And then we're gonna need a pemmican cookhouse. Also just requires wood, so that's not gonna be too hard. We can put it right there because it can go down here to the docks to get the supplies it needs.
Ceasefire has ended.
And there's our little whaling vessel there, straight out of Moby Dick or something. And we have whales there being processed. That's wild. That looks like it's straight out of Moby Dick, huh? We'll move our big ship out of the way so it's not like cutting into those other things there. It's a little more realistic if we have it out of the way. There we go. That's epic. Love it. Caribou cabin is functioning, but we have a shortage of labor now, so better get on that.
Ship under attack.
Extremes have put them off.
Okay. That'll work. Workforce shortage has been resolved. But it looks like we're right back to a charcoal shortage, so time to build another. I don't know.
eases things.
I don't know if that charcoal kiln is close enough to the warehouse. It kind of looks like it is, but I don't know for sure. We'll see.
You reached a new milestone.
We reached the status of camp. We're gonna do another charcoal kiln out here just because I know we're gonna need it, so might as well just get ahead of the curve and build it now. I think we're gonna build another warehouse over here because it's inevitable we're gonna need that too.
Uncompromising journalism.
I too hope to publish truths I can be proud of.
A competitor raised a settlement.
A bunch of people freezing now. Yep, the battle against the cold is a real thing out here, isn't it?
Oh, I'm glad of the heaters, ugly though they be.
Nice. All right. Oh, I'm listening to the soundtrack, and it's playing that disaster theme. Normally happens when you have a disaster in the city. Except we don't have a disaster here. All right. Well, there we have it. We have a a secure production chain. People are not freezing to death. And all appears to be well here in Browning. Our first town up in the Arctic. That'll be all for today. Till next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.